It's your Woody checking them and check it out because Kevin Gates, man, he actually has a great explanation for why he gave a chick in Florida at Club Rumors a motherfucking mule kick. Now, this is what he said, and by the way, he dropped a song. The song is the only official statement we'll probably get from him about this incident, right? Now, he has been charged. If you're worried about that, he's been charged. There's a petition. Already 5,000 people signed it. They want him banned. But what does Kevin Gates have to say for himself? Now, he released a song called The Truth, okay? And pretty much he talked about everything. Now, let's read some of the lyrics. And by the way, you could actually listen to that song on YouTube. But he said this, and this is on the song The Truth. He said, "Man in the mirror, you way out of order. Go to jail. Who gonna look out for your daughter? All on the news about what happened in Florida. Posted on World Star iPhone recorded. She grabbed my dick. Overreacted. I'm sorry. 2 or 3 times I had already warned her. Edit that part out. I don't like to argue. My children go with me to every performance." Now we continue an interlude by saying, listen, wrong. You should have respected yourself. You were queen. And you wasn't respecting yourself. Ever been disrespected? You know how it felt. You don't have to like me. Go love someone else. Now, I will say this. For somebody who's talking about respect, he's the same guy that was telling a female that she had to also respect his dog by sucking his dog's dick. But I digress. Now, let's actually evaluate what he said. And pretty much he continues and repeats the same stuff in the song. Basically, he's kind of sorry. And the reason why he did is that the chick allegedly touched his dick. Now, a lot of people have evaluated the video, and let's keep in mind, we have a 15-second clip, right, that was posted to Instagram, and everybody's analyzing that. Now, he said she had touched his dick twice before, so that was like the 3rd time, even though when we look at the video, it doesn't look like she touched his dick. But he said she touched his dick twice before, right? Now, does that validate him actually giving her a mule kick, actually kicking her like a motherfucking field goal? Does it? Now, if we reverse the thinking, because when we think about things, and then you think about this whole notion of being equal, you also got to reverse the thinking, right? Would it be a problem if K. Michelle was on stage, twerking like a motherfucker, right? Popping that flabby ass, right? And all of a sudden, somebody says, oh my God, I got to touch that big fat pussy that's sitting right up under that junk, and actually touches it, okay? Or grabs and gropes her breast, okay? If she then turns around and Sharkeisha's that person, is she wrong? So are we really dealing with equality? Now, as I've said, man, the world we live in nowadays is never really equal. People are talking about equality, but it's not going to be equal. That's the thing that you always got to check people at the door. Nobody wants true equality. Believe me. Nobody wants true equality, because if it really came down to the best man wins in life, nobody would want that shit, okay? People want equality with boundaries, okay? So you got to think about the hypocrisy. Now you got to act accordingly. Now I'm going to actually rely on one of my favorite comedians to give the proper explanation or the proper advice on what Kevin Gates should have done. Now, there's a common thing, and you'll hear a lot of people say in the comment box, there's never a reason to hit a woman. And to some extent, that's kind of true, kind of. But it's, let's calm down. Never? There's never a reason to ever do it? Now, like Chris Rock said, okay, there's a reason to hit everybody. You just don't do it. You're not supposed to hit her, even if she grabbed your dick twice, okay? Now, the right thing to do was get her escorted from the venue, or get her escorted from the front of the stage where she couldn't touch you, or back up yourself. I know it's hypocritical because everybody's talking about equality. Feminists are jumping out there. But in reality, nobody wants equality. We all know it. We're men. We live in this world. Okay? Now, to act like, oh, we're in a world where there's true equality now because somebody got hit is really disingenuous. You know there's not really true equality going on. Come on. Okay? So for me, I think Kevin Gates has to take that L. He should have handled it differently. He knew, and maybe in the moment he didn't care, but you can't hit a female like that, especially if she's someone that is in love with you, not trying to harm you, okay? And even if she's trying to harm you, look at the Ray Rice situation. If she's charging at you, you better grab her and hold her tight, okay? If you swing back, you're fucked up. Okay, she literally has to bust a cap at your motherfucking ass for you to do anything, and even then, you should probably still run, okay? That's just the world we live in, unfortunately, okay? Now, I will say I think he's wrong, and because of that, he was charged. Now, it's not an isolated incident, and this is what we all got to remember. He's been acting like this in many other instances. There's many other situations that videos have popped up online. In actuality, the police reports cite 3 other instances where he has assaulted women, not men, women. He's not fucking a man, he's fucking a woman, okay? So what do you guys think about this? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys listen to his song. And you guys tell me what you think. Weigh in. It's your boy, Akademiks. I'm out.